Alright guys, you're welcome to the show Online Branding with Aaron Chidi, a show dedicated to making sure that you and your business looks good online. This is the second episode of the show, and basically what we try to do on the show is pick out things that I've trended from over the week, and we try as much as possible to dissect them, picking out things that we might find useful within those trends, and then use all the tips and tricks that we can find from them on our personal brand to grow our brand and our business. So that's basically what we do, and today's topic is basically the role of social media on failed celebrity marriages. We have a lot of failed celebrity marriages, a whole lot of them, and I'm sure you all know them. We have this, we have this, and this, and this, and this, and this. We have this, we have this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. They've all failed. Now, it's not a good thing that they failed, but we're just trying to see where they went wrong and find out why those particular ones that have been trending for the past few weeks and or months, as the case may be, and see what we can learn from them. Now, for the sake of time, we can't touch all these people. So we try as much as possible to look into just three of them, three failed marriages, and then we'll look into three successful Nollywood or celebrity marriages and see how social media has been able to influence all these people. First on our list, we all know that because she's been trending for quite some time now. Her name is Tonto Dikeh, and she's married to no other than Churchill. Tonto Dikeh, in this case, we all know what happened to her. She is accusing her husband of wife battery, and the husband is also accusing her of destroying some of the appliances in the house and all. And there have been videos. We've seen the videos. If you've not seen the video, this is what it looks like. Videos from her, Tonto Dikeh herself, not from a blogger, no. Not from a friend, no. From the wife, accusing the husband of wife battery. And now you can see signs, according to her, from the videos. This might look like a makeup to some people. This might also look like a setup to some people. Some even might say that she inflicted this pain on herself. Yeah, whatever it is, the fact is that she's accusing her husband because she's obviously not under any form of pressure. She's doing this at her own free will, so obviously there's something wrong in the marriage. It all started like a joke. Before you know it, she changed the name on Instagram, and all of a sudden she stopped following him, and then boom, we got the videos, we got the pictures, and we got all the gist raw from bloggers. And then we heard the police version of all what has happened in their relationship, and then we also heard from the husband. The truth is, there will always be issues in marriages. Before all this, we got rumors that Tonto Dikeh's husband was cheating on her with his PA, and she even came out, who's also an actress anyway. She came out, the lady came out to view on ETV, I think, and then she said a couple of things.
Waking up and hearing this news is really funny to me.
Voila! And there you have it. Some of us that were smart enough to detect, or those of us who already knew what was happening in their relationship, knew that there was something definitely going on, even though a lot of them are still denying it. But when Tonto Dikeh herself came out and then made it open to a lot of us Nigerians and the world in general that she had been going through a lot in her relationship, in her marriage, and it dawned on us that this marriage was practically over. Now, what do I think about it? Not yet. Let me tell you about the second marriage. Now, the second marriage is between Lillian Esuro and Ubi Franklin. Now, there are a lot of rumor going around that the wife cheated on the husband with some other person, and there's some saying that the husband is facing some financial crisis because of his record label. There are a whole lot of allegations and propaganda and rumors around all the social media blogs and all, but the truth is, we don't really know what's happening. Unfortunately for them, the gist is on social media, and it's very difficult to get the truth out of so many blogs these days because they are all trying to sell their brand. Now, unfortunately for them, They're in the news because they've always been in the news. Same with Tonto Dikeh. Tonto Dikeh is going out, she's traveling to a country, she's taking pictures, she's sharing it on social media, she's sending out messages, love notes to her husband on social media. Same with Ubi Franklin. He's having an anniversary, birthday, a lunch. We see them, and that was how we knew to even start with that there was a problem. All of a sudden, he launched one of his businesses, and then the wife didn't say anything, and then all of a sudden, we started seeing signs when she changed the name on social media, and then when it was the anniversary, she didn't say anything, but he later did, maybe at the end. So it was obvious that he was the one that has offended her in their marriage, and the way he was going about it, trying to get back to the wife and the son. But eventually he did. He got back to the son, and then we've seen signs and pictures of him with his son on social media, and we've seen a lot of people trying to intervene to save their marriage. There are a lot of things going on within that marriage that we cannot talk about now because we don't have details, but the point still remains. If you put out content, if you're the type that goes around putting out pictures of your baby bump and your engagement, some go as far as putting out videos of their engagement on social media, if you're carrying us along within your relationship in all this area, why should you be disgusted or surprised when we are trying to find out about the bad things in your relationship? Now let's talk about the last on our list, which just happened recently. Damilola and Chris Otto. They are doing well individually, and they've done well together on Tinsel. They still do act, and they act quite well. I enjoy them whenever I see them on any of the movies that they are in. But the truth is, they are also victims of what's currently happening in Nollywood celebrity marriages, and that is as a result of the content that they put out on a daily basis. I'm not saying that Nollywood marriages fail all the time because social media came into play. Try and understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Nollywood marriages fail all the time or celebrity marriages fail all the time as a result of social media. No. I will list out marriages that have lasted way longer than 10 years, 15 years, even close to 20 and above, and they're still together even before social media came on board. And now that there's social media, they are still together. Now let me list out 3 of them for you. We have Omotola Jaladi Akinde, who is married to Captain Matthew Akinde. We have Olu Jacobs and Choke Silva, and we have Tunde Awumiobe. Yes, Tunde Awumiobe are not just entertainers. They also have done a couple of comedy skits way back in the days, and they featured in a couple of movies too. So yeah, they're in the list. So we have 3 of these people who are doing very well. The other day, Omotola was on a trip abroad and the husband went with her. Guess what? The pictures came out. A lot of them still take pictures and they put it online. So the issue now is not social media. Look at this 3 relationship that I've just listed out now. These marriages have been on for a long time and they're still there. They're still doing their thing. Even though Tunde Awumiobe would have a contrary opinion about social media, about this particular topic. Look at a video she did, an interview they granted a couple of days back.
You're basing your relationship on validation from people that you don't even know, you've never even seen before. You're putting your relationship out there. Once you put it out there, people begin to criticize or comment or whatever. When you begin to have your problems, you find yourself in a situation whereby you don't want to say their problems anymore because you only like to put out the good things. You begin to cover up. Then you start to live a lie. You start to live a lie until you can no longer take it. And then at the end of the day, you say people should not meddle in your private affairs. People should keep out. But you are the one that brought your private affair into their faces. You threw it at them. You made sure that you rub their noses in it. And now it's not working out. You want your privacy. It doesn't work that way.
So what would you say about that? The truth is, social media, one way or the other, influences marriages. But the most important people that can influence a marriage is the couple themselves. So you can direct however you want your relationship to go. You mustn't give social media as an excuse for the reason why your relationship failed, or the news and the rumors that people have been spreading around your marriages online. That's why it failed. Guess what? There is no smoke without fire. Marriages fail all the time, and if there's some sort of news or information circulating around the media or blogs or social media, the truth is there is an element of truth in it. So trust me, if you have your shit in order, everything will fall in place. Dikeh Silva, on the other hand, who we all respect, has been married to her husband for a very long time, and they still share anniversary messages, love notes on social media whenever it's time for their anniversary. So don't just assume that social media is the reason why marriages are failing today. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Social media has its advantage and social media has its disadvantage. But please, please, and please do not assume that social media is the reason why any marriage in Nigeria has failed, or in the world basically, be it a celebrity marriage or otherwise. Social media plays its own role. You have to play your own role. Be careful the kind of content you put out. Plan your post as much as possible. If you don't want people to know so much about yourself, then don't put out so much about yourself, because you would eventually get beaten one way or the other. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Like I always say, the internet is the biggest gift to our generation. The question is, what are you doing with it? Until next time, have a nice day.